Hi everyone, and welcome to Please Don't Kill Us. Today we are going to be playing D&D Aasimar. It's going to be fun, it's going to be silly, it's going to be triggering, wacko, crazy.
This is insane.
Everybody make a weird noise on 3, not too loud. This is recorded, so if any loud noises happen to happen, I will edit them down, so don't be scared to turn your volume up. And with that, let's get into this adventure. A family of Aasimar, of all different ages. Goo Goo Gaga, all the way to a Miss Diva. Together, you form a family unit. It's dark out. Your parents are sleeping. Shh. Me, 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 me. Me, 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 me. And you're feeling a little devious tonight. Kip, if you could please introduce your character and what she's doing at this moment.
Hi everyone. I'm Kip, and I am the eldest sister, 17 years old, and I'm just really excited about tonight, because I am inviting someone special over, and my parents don't know, and you guys better not say a word about it. I have red hair tied loosely back, and I wearing like a band tee, cool little shirt, trying to put on my coolest fit tonight, and I have a recorder.
Sitting beside you is a boy. A very handsome one, I might say, with a familiar face to some. He's wearing a jacket with Westwood Academy on the buttons. He has a pin on that says Class President. He is looking at you, Kip, and he goes, so what did you invite me here for?
Well, I'm just really excited to show you like my house, and I have like a lot of cool records and stuff, and I thought you would really like them, and don't mind my family, they're really weird, okay? It's fine.
Okay.
And I have like this cool I don't know, like I have like alcohol if you drink or something.
Well, I'm no stranger to a party. And for those of you who have watched Please Don't Kill Us blindfolded, you see Pro Galleon sitting with Kip in her family home in the living room of your house, which are adorned with delicate tapestries depicting landscapes and celestial scenes sitting together on a plush blue carpet. To your left, in the corner of the room, however, you see 2 smaller twins climbing up, trying to get to the top of a bookshelf.
Excuse me. I'm coming through.
Watch it. They'll hear us. They'll be up and they'll hear us. If you make too much noise, boop, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Perhaps we should have climbed the delicate tapestries instead of the bookshelf.
Stupid boop. If we climb the tapestry, tapestries, they would have fallen down.
Yes. Chaos reigns. Who is a small Aasimar?
And you also see Beep, who is a small Aasimar girl.
Twins.
They have the same face. But, Beep has kind of wild, like a long bob. And she has a couple of, beads and rainbow kind of strings tied in her hair and kind of wrapped. And she's wearing a necklace that just says Beep with little letters on it. And she is holding, in kind of nestled up against her chest, a small little brown and white hamster named Snickers.
And, beep, 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 beep. I was told to repeat words. Beep, for some reason has a scimitar.
Your boop.
Your boop, baby.
Oh. Boop, boop, boop. For some reason has a scimitar on his back. And checkerboard Vans. And that's about it.
Yeah, I also have checkerboard Vans, except mine are the rainbow kind.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. You climb up the bookshelf. You are reaching towards a small chalice filled with a liquid that you all know to be forbidden.
Don't wake up Mom and Dad. Okay. You know they're light sleepers.
Yes.
As you struggle your way up, Cake, please introduce yourself and why nobody is watching you.
Hey, I'm playing Cake the baby. Cake is an infant child, completely bald on top. Cake is wearing oversized wizard's robes, and holding a rattle that looks like a wizard's staff. And when he shakes it, it goes. Cake is in a little playpen in the living room, watching with wide eyes as all of this is happening.
And finally, the second oldest walks in with his hood up, late to the party. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, you see before you, Bong. Yeah, Bong. He's wearing, his hoodie's up. He has white hair and eyelashes that are very long, and a lot of what they used to call mascara, but he just calls it mascara. I think I meant eyeliner. Is it boy eyeliner? Whatever, eyeliner as well. Guyliner. But you know that's gendered, and he doesn't believe in all that. He's wearing a lot of a skull hoodie and skull pants that are ripped on the knees, and he's carrying around a book that he journals in, and has a lot of scribbles on it and a lot of pages ripped out, because he's trying to write his memoir. It's the pages. He also carries around a couple jars on his belt loop, with little creatures inside of it, creatures that he picks up from the garden and puts them in jars and does experiments on. Yeah, and he comes down and sits in the corner of the room, silent, staring at his embarrassing family.
Hey, Boop, do you smell something?
unleashed into the room.
I also smell that, and I also notice that Bong probably should start wearing deodorant.
Cologne. Yes. I wonder what type of creatures he has in there and whether we can steal them a little later.
That's a very, very, very good idea.
As the family gathers in the living room, as usual, but this time much later in the night than usual, I want you twins to make an acrobatics check, and I want the rest of you to make a perception check.
For beep, beep, beep.
6.
That's a nat 1 for me,
Okay.
buddy.
21.
Also, 21.
Okay.
Why did I just ask me?
So, as you sit on the blue carpet of your living room, twins, trying to reach up onto the top of the bookcase towards this chalice full of liquid, you start to stumble. Baby and Kip start to notice that they are going for what is, famously in this household, the forbidden liquid. Throughout all this time, fire has been flickering throughout the living room, casting dancing shadows upon the walls. Above the fireplace, a beautifully crafted portrait depicting your parents hangs, Bob and Cheryl, in a loving embrace, and their divine wings shining brightly behind them, something none of you have developed yet. You look towards your parents, looking down lovingly, knowing you would never do a bad thing, and that's when you hear the twins start to stumble.
Beep, 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 boop, boop. What are you guys doing?
Well, there was a sort of idea we had that what if we actually were ready for wings?
Yes, we're coming clean. We would never lie to you, our sister. And we are climbing towards the liquid that will give us our Aasimar wings.
Because we sort of have realized that it's bullshit that we don't have our wings yet.
Yes,
So,
we have
sorry.
longings for something greater than ourselves.
We are very powerful. We know this to be true. We have always been more powerful than all of you.
Okay, beep, 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 beep. Guys, really, you need to get down from there because you're gonna hurt yourselves.
Hold on, catch Snickers. And I throw Snickers through the air. And she.
Who are you throwing Snickers to?
I throw Snickers to land in the playpen with the baby.
Oh, I'll take it.
No, please do not take Snickers.
Okay.
You monster!
We were just gonna have a little bit of fun together.
Do not touch Snickers.
You're sick. You're sick. You're sick.
I am sick. Sick and tired of being in this house.
Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna try to get the bottle.
Okay. With your 6 acrobatics check, you try to make your way, just the two of you climbing on top of each other over and over again to reach the top of the bookshelf. Alongside of it, along the way, you see the top. You just can't make it, and instead you grab the book. And a book falls off. You stumble backwards and fall.
Be careful. I'm still up here, right?
You're still up there.
Don't worry. I got this.
You're gonna make it. Okay.
I got a 17.
Yeah. It's not too difficult for you to climb up the bookshelf. Frankly, it's actually not that tall. You guys are just 10 years old. You climb your way up, and you grasp the chalice.
All right, I've got it.
Now, what are you doing with it?
I grab the chalice, and I look down at Boop, raise my eyebrows, and I say, "You okay?"
Yes, I believe the complete works of William Shakespeare fell on my forehead, but I'm okay.
I'm glad you're okay. Baby cake, be careful with Snickers, please.
Snickers is in my mouth.
Make an animal handling check.
Perfect. He likes it in there.
Bro, I am so sorry. That was so embarrassing. Listen, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do, okay? But...
Are you guys kissing? Do you guys want to kiss or something?
No.
Are you in love?
I mean, only like if you were like...
I'm sorry,
into
but
that kind of thing, but no,
I actually have a girlfriend.
This is
But
really embarrassing for you, Kip.
No, shut up. Shut up.
no, but like we're totally cool, and actually like we're in an open relationship, so it's like it's whatever.
Well, I don't know. I mean, would it be cooler if I had, like, my wings? Would you be more into me then?
Totally. I hear though you don't get your wings till your 18th birthday, and as far as I see here, none of you guys are 18 yet, so...
Silly man. We are about to rewrite history right in front of your eyes.
Rock on, Freakazoid.
Wood?
Yeah, nobody can call my brother a freakazoid except for me. Freakazoid.
My apologies, Freakazoid. But how is that possible?
Now my sister in my sister's grasp is a incredible potion that will grant us our wings post-haste.
And roll a history check, all of you.
On my animal handling for Snickers, I got 21.
Okay. Okay, so Snickers, in your mouth, it's actually a perfect place for him. It fits his body perfectly. It's almost like a nice saddle for him to enjoy the world from a higher place. And he seems pretty happy.
Thank you, Cake, for taking such good care of Snickers.
What did we get on the history?
4.
Okay.
21.
That is my second nat 1.
Okay.
Nat 1.
And that's my second 16.
16. Okay. Kip. What is in your sister's hands is of most importance to you, and you have the greatest understanding of all your siblings because you are, of course, the closest to actually using this properly and taking part in your ritual that is planned for your 18th birthday. you know, and the rest of you know bits and pieces of this, is that on your 18th birthday, a ritual occurs where Aasimar get their wings. By drinking the forbidden liquid, there is a series of trials that you get that happen internally and externally to others. It almost looks as though you're just asleep, but every Aasimar knows that when you come back, something's different. Usually, your parents guide you through this practice. They tell you what to expect, what to do, how to do it, when to do it, and they give you all the information.
Control issues. They want control over everything.
It is not right for someone to tell you when you are ready or you are not ready to have your wings. Because I have known that Boop and I, since we were 5 years old, have been ready for wings. And now we are 10 years old, and we are definitely ready for wings.
I think you guys might be on to something there. I mean, I'm about to turn 18 anyways.
Right, exactly. And we all know that Cake has really extraordinary powers.
Extremely extraordinary. And where are Bob and Cheryl anyway?
They're sleeping.
Oh.
They're asleep.
So that's why we have to be really quiet.
Right.
I mean,
But we're all awake. It's noon. Why are they still asleep?
No, it's the middle of the night.
Oh.
I don't listen.
I don't know would you all be into that sort of thing? Testing.
Whoa.
I'm incredibly down.
This is a you guys thing, but I respect your grind.
I think you're kind of stupid, Poe. I won't lie to you. I go over to the playpen and I pick up Cake and carry him on my hip.
Is the hamster still in your mouth? Awesome. You gather around together on the blue rug with this chalice in hand. On it, a note. All it says is, do not drink.
Can anyone,
Read.
yeah. I was trying to remember if I could read, and I think I can. And I take out pulling down the chalice.
Isabel. Excuse me. Beep. If you actually want to grab the stein up there, that will be
Oh my god.
your chalice.
The thing
up
up
top.
there. Oh my god. Grab it.
The liquid with the spoon.
You'd actually like to grab the chalice.
Oh, no.
That was my
I need you to roll. Make a flat roll for me, please. And
18.
okay. With an 18, after making quite a noise, you start to hear a shifting begin upstairs from your parents. The floorboards creak as you believe they make their way to the bathroom. But after a minute, after a minute,
Don't open it yet, Boop. It's not time.
I really think that you guys need to hand that over to your older sibling, please. I cast command. Give it.
after grabbing the chalice, after Beep made quite the noise, you do hear your parents start to shift upstairs, but after a minute, they do return to bed.
It smells delicious. Heavenly. You wouldn't. You wouldn't
And that's actually...
understand, you feeble-minded imbecile.
It's actually a great way to put it. It actually does smell heavenly. It smells like nothing you've ever smelled before. It smells, what? A sweetness?
Yeah, earthy undertones, for sure.
Burnt undertones. There's a deepness, but there's a zippiness as well. It does smell appealing to you, Kip.
Cake the baby spits up into the cup. Spits up with a little bit of puke and Snickers into the cup.
Oh my god.
Hi, everyone. So, in the editing process, it's come to our attention that for the next 5 or so minutes, Beep and Boop's mic turned off, so we actually dubbed their audio. So if it sounds slightly different, that is why.
I run over and I just reach into the cup. My hands are kind of sticky because I was eating ice cream.
And so, it happens. This chalice is now imbued with fur, with bile, and ice cream residue. This liquid is looking at you in the face. It is appealing, frankly. It is calling you. The older you are, the more pulled in you are. Kip, you are looking at this thing like it has your name all over it. Bong, you like this gig.
Do you think it's a good idea to Dwight have cake Dwight first?
I think that's the first time we've ever agreed in this family. Oh, yeah.
Baby want bottle.
Baby want bottle. Baby want chalice.
Okay.
I go over to cake and I gotta start bouncing in cake. And you're a very good baby cake. You're a very good baby
cake. Very
You're a very good baby.
Are you going for it?
I take
Take
the
a sip.
chalice and I empty out the bottle. I empty out Cake's bottle, fill it with the liquid, and feed it to him.
Okay.
Wow. I'm gonna cast acid splash as I puke.
Okay, on who?
On Beep. It's a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Unfortunately, that is going to be a 4.
Okay.
That's 1d6 of acid damage. That's 2 points of acid damage.
2 points of acid damage. Beep. You see an acidic goo splurt at you and ooze down your body. As this happens, and you succumb to the temptation, trying a daring sip from the forbidden bottle, or rather, force-feeding it to your baby brother Cake, a surge of divine energy courses through your body, Cake. The taste of this liquid is enigmatic. You taste the sweetness of colors. You taste the subtle tang of words in languages you've never heard of before. Divine light dances through your body and intermingles with rich darkness on the palate. It is what you can only imagine to be ambrosia, the nectar of the gods. It is as if you are savoring a taste from the heavens itself. And in just a split second, you vanish. But to you, it's a slow process. You begin to waver and blur like a watercolor painting mixing pigment with water. Looking down at your body, you begin to bend and flow into the room itself. Your skin mixes with the pigment of the blue rug beneath you. The boundaries between you and your surroundings blur. Your form becomes liquid at first, then breaks apart into smaller and smaller globules of matter until particles that make you up are nearly gas-like.
What have we done?
You fed a baby acid, is what you did.
Immediately, your survival instincts kick in, and for a split second, you are a parent. Your baby brother is gone from the room. He is left on the ground, a version of him that feels almost semi-translucent, but he's not fully there. And you know that a baby cannot survive long alone.
Hi everyone, me again. We noticed that actually Beep and Boop's mic turned off for the next 15 minutes, so we actually dubbed their audio, and then after that we noticed, and so we just decided to let everyone use one mic. So yes.
Oh dear, I kind of wipe at the acid splash, and I say, well, I suppose it's now or never, and I take a sip from the chalice.
Okay? Yeah.
I do take a sip, and then I pass it to Boop, and I say, anything I do, you do, right?
Yes, of course. And do not be afraid, everyone. If you look at the chalice, it sort of looks like a puppet, which is non-aggressive and very fun to sip from.
Okay.
And I also drop 5 drops
You what?
of this liquid into Snicker's mouth.
Okay.
Is this coffee as ancient as time itself?
Yes. It's made this morning.
It's terrible.
It was picked up at a 7-Eleven outside of
Beep. You take a sip of this, and as you move over to put it in the hands of Boop, you also start to vanish. All those around you, your family members, recognize that what was once there is now gone. Your body flaps over onto the ground, semi-translucent, and you feel a sensation that is ethereal. You feel your body transition through 2 different realms, neither fully in the material realm nor fully within the divine realm. You pass the chalice to Boop, and you're gone. Do you take a sip?
Yes.
Okay, Boop, you take a sip, and your body becomes transient. Your physical form blends seamlessly with astral energies surrounding you. You see Beep ahead of you, moving quickly through time and space. Now, there are the big kids left in the room.
What do we do, dude?
Bong, for
Yes.
the first time, like ever, I really need you to help me. I'm scared. I don't know what's happened to our siblings, and I think Mom and Dad are getting around me for ever.
Kip, listen. I only wanted to drink this so I can get my wings and fly to the big city and sell my memoir to my favorite publication, E! News. But after what's happening here, if Mom and Dad find out that we took drinks and gave it to our younger siblings first, I feel like we're gonna be a deep doo-doo, man. I think we take a shot together.
Okay, yeah, bro, maybe you should, you can sleep somewhere else.
You can go to my room, but if you knock over any of my jars, I swear to God, man.
Okay, yeah, you guys are awesome, but, I'm not like Aasimar or anything, and I think if I have this liquid, I'll probably just pass out, so I'll just wait for you in your room.
Yeah, I have a bunch of sending stones. You could talk to my bros up there.
Yeah, yeah, maybe you can just, stick around, and if anything happens to us, maybe you get help.
Okay, I'll wake your parents up in like 4 hours.
Bro, don't be a noob.
He's spoken to.
Don't wake up our parents.
You're a voter? You voted for me?
Sure.
I owe you one.
He doesn't really participate in classroom politics.
That's awesome, dude. So, okay, your baby brother and your 2 10-year-olds are now gone.
Okay.
As the responsible party here and the president of our school, I'm going to say something needs to be done. So I'm going to leave you to it.
Yeah, and okay, if we are not all like back or something, and like by dawn, then you could wake up our parents.
That's a fair deal.
Okay? Good luck.
If I can see all timelines at once right now, could I have my voice somehow get to them to say, kiss her, kiss her?
Roll a Arcana check.
Critical failure.
Critical failure. Pro from coming
demons.
from Kit.
Kiss her.
Coming from Kit. Instead, Pro hears.
Sorry.
Pro looks at you and says, "Go, before you do it again."
Before I do it again. That wasn't me. That was like Bong, I think.
I never fart. It's medically impossible for me. That's how I was born. That's why I feel so alone in this family.
Oh, okay.
Don't bring it up. You know, it's a sore subject.
I need you guys to roll another flat check. Actually, neither of you guys are here. Never mind.
I'm everywhere.
Yeah, you guys can roll. Flat.
That's a 5.
He doesn't have a butthole.
Okay. Once again, you start to hear a shifting from upstairs, and you start to hear a creak. And from down up on the stairs, you hear, "Is everything all right?"
It's fine. Is it Mom?
Yeah.
It's fine, Cheryl. I just need a snack for my creatures. Where did you put the earthworms?
They're in the fridge, honey.
I told you to put them in the
It's
freezer.
late. You need to go to bed.
Okay. Sorry. I mean, F you, Mom.
I love you, sweetie. And, Kip, you take a sip. You take one too. Both of you taste Snickers. There's a bit of fur that hits the palate first.
It's like a hazelnut, but like rancid.
First, you taste Snickers, and then you start to feel the tingling sensation. And as you enter a state of divine transport, you too see your family members right in front of you, through time and space, forward, together. You all find yourselves suspended in a kaleidoscope of shifting lights, wisps of energy, and flowing matter. You start to feel your body, which is now gas-like, come back into larger and larger globules of fluid. You see forms start to begin to come together again around you, and you begin to recognize again a feeling of falling, which is scary, as you can imagine. You don't know where you're going, but at least it's familiar, and you realize that you have a sense of gravitational force. Falling down you are falling down towards the color pink surrounding you, and you close your eyes just before impact, and you all open your eyes. And
I want to do that again.
That was really crazy.
You guys, is everyone okay?
Do I have wings? I turn around.
you make a perception check, all of you.
22.
What? 22.
5.
8.
12.
24.
Okay. Twins. You look around at your back and you don't see any wings, but looking over your shoulder, you do notice that you are in on top of a lovely pink velvet couch. You are surrounded by a soft pink, large domed room. And there's furniture everywhere. There is diamond trim on these couches. You look over to the right and you see there's a bar with a bartender. He is looking at you. He's in a suit, and he is looking at you, eyes agape, and just says,
Holy shit.
the rest of you take a moment, feeling a little bit groggy. You've just been transported into another time and space, taking a while to regain your bearings, but you do smell a lovely smell, and you feel a humidity on your skin.
Hello, kind sir.
Hello, kind sir.
Surprised to see us?
You guys look a little young to be here.
Well, we're not. We're 18. Rude.
And also, just as a side note, there shouldn't probably even be an age limit on this sort of thing, and we're protesting. But we
Exactly. If we were 10, we were ready, I would hope that you would welcome us with open arms. Now we'll take 2 of your very finest drinks.
are sort of anything that has a sort of bubbly feeling, I think, is what I would want.
Yes.
Do you like apple juice?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm more of a grapefruit myself, but
I like grapefruit juice. That's pretty crazy. I like orange juice probably if I had to choose, but I like also
He begins mixing a drink for you guys. He says,
apple juice.
apple juice, back and forth. Yeah. And he says, my name's Herzog.
Werner?
Huh?
Werner?
Herzog.
Oh, sorry. I mistook you for someone else.
You guys, I should be serving you your first alcoholic beverage as new Aasimar adults. However,
well, if that's what you were supposed to do, then you should absolutely be doing that.
Aasimar adults. Can I roll a persuasion check?
sure.
Can I make a perception check to see if I'm overhearing any of this?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We happen to look very young, but in fact, we are 18 years old.
15.
I also got a 15 too.
I recently started a Trentinoan routine, and that is what is making me look so young.
What did you get? Oh, okay.
Natural 20. Your finest beverage, sir.
Something bubbly, if you wish.
Okay. So he he looks at the twins and he says, I stand corrected. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. And in your apple juice, he throws in some splashes of bitters. And in yours, Beep, Here you go, miss. And you guys do hear this going down. You not only do you hear this actually, but you also do see Baby. Baby is in the same room. You've all ended up in the same place together, and you see your brothers and sisters at the bar.
I pick up Baby cake. Oh God, are you okay? Come here. I'll pick up.
There's gonna just be sparkling water.
Let's get you
Tonic water.
a change. You smell bad.
I guess multiplanal travel will do that to you. I'm gonna go over to the bar.
Go to the bar. Great. And then, looking closer to the age that you're supposed to, Herzog says, "Hey, you look a lot like someone I used to know. You know, you're the kid of Bop."
Oh, no.
No.
I'm actually, Bob's brother.
Roll a deception check.
13.
He seems to believe you, and Herzog goes, "Wow, quite a age gap."
Yeah, it's a second marriage.
Totally. It's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. Your name?
I'm Herzog.
Nice, Werner.
You look like a family friend.
Yeah.
Totally. Herzog does lay eyes on Cake. And starts to just realize, though, okay, I know that guy's not 18.
The discriminatory practices in this bar are ridiculous.
What's your name? I think something's up here. What are you kids doing in the Protector's stomach?
Where did you say we were?
We're in the Protector, of course. Everybody roll a history check.
Critical failure. That has to be my 4th or 5th.
That's a 17.
Protector?
16.
I hardly know her.
7.
Okay.
15.
Okay. Boop. The only Protector you know is your sister. So this doesn't make any sense to you.
I'm enjoying my grapefruit cocktail.
Kip. Kip, Bong, and Cake. You all know, almost innately, you've heard, you know this, every Aasimar should know this, that the Protector is a spirit, a type of god, who gives an Aasimar its wings. And you realize you are actually within a god himself. And as Herzog let you know, you seem to be in the stomach.
I have a question. Is Herzog an Aasimar?
Herzog is not an Aasimar. You take a look at Herzog, though, it's a fine line. It's almost like an angel, an energetic spirit. Less physical, more of an energy that sort of takes form but can sort of shift as well. And he lives inside of the Protector.
Pong. Do you think this was supposed to happen? Are we like, do all Aasimar go through this when they get their wings?
I hope so. I mean, it's kind of cool though that they have like an open bar here. Like as soon as you like step foot, like you just get like a drink and stuff. That's kind of really sick, dude, right?
pee myself.
Totally.
Gnarly.
I go over to Cake and I change the diaper. But I guess I don't have any diapers. Is there anything in the room that looks like it could be a diaper?
There are tapestries and tablecloths on some tables that are usually for seating. You get the sense that usually this is maybe more packed, but because you have come at such a strange time, around 4 a.m, this is not usual, and you guys are the only ones here except for Herzog, and you also do notice that there is another person strumming in the corner, with creating some music, some vibes.
I look over at Boop and I say, will you pull down one of those tapestries so we can change Cake's diaper, or should we just leave it?
Absolutely. And I go over and I pull down a tapestry.
Cool.
I was trying to do a rip, like a... Yeah, how do I do that? I'm a little drunk.
Okay.
Should we stop them from drinking?
Go over to the wall.
No. I kind of like it.
You grab a tapestry that's hanging along the wall. You do notice that the wall is quite shimmering and moist. And as you grab the tapestry, you pull something with it and catch.
I was about to eat this. It's crazy slime creations.
You notice that the tapestry is actually wet, sticky, and filled with gunk.
Oh my god. I hate that. Werner, what is that?
It's just bodily fluid.
From the protector?
Yes?
Do you think Cake would like this?
Yes.
I go over to the baby.
You give it to the baby. Cake.
I put the slime on both of Cake's feet. So when he walks, it slaps.
As you grab this slick substance, some of you gasping, gagging, losing it, as you grasp this wet substance, you two start to gasp. Cake, you start to cry and make some louder noises, and Herzog goes, shh, 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 don't scream, don't wake him up. You start to notice the room around you begin to shift. As some of the, and you start to notice along the walls of this room, there's a sloshing happening. But it begins to settle just barely. Herzog is able to quiet you down. And he says, don't wake him up. It's easier this way, especially for youngsters such as yourself. You came at a strange time. Usually, the Aasimar have to find their way up and out of the protector. Right now, he of course is sleeping like you all should be, so he's more flat. Should be an easier time getting out. But if you wake him up, the whole room will start to shift. You could slide back, and you don't want to go down there. And he turns left.
The butthole.
He turns left, and you see a opening. An opening in the room.
Yeah.
And he says, no one who goes down that way makes it out without being a little mushy. So it's important to go up. slot roll.
12.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Herzog goes, shh, be quiet. Listen.
Guys, beep, 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 boop, boop, beep, beep. Stop it.
Ew, Isabel. Okay. Yeah, roll again.
I'd like to think that Boop and I are in the corner, just like kind of seeing what we can make of this thing.
Yeah, I'm wasted. So,
Yeah, a little drunk.
17.
He says, shut up. Seriously.
Herzog, it's best you stop serving them. To be quite honest, they're underage, okay?
You know we could get shut down?
Yeah, so here's the thing. You are gonna tell us how to get out of here, and if you don't, then I'm gonna tell your boss that you're serving minors.
While you're at it, give us 2 drinks, please.
Yeah, one in a to-go cup.
2 in a to-go cup. Gin and tonics. Splashes of lemon, please.
All right, make a persuasion check, both of you.
Okay, Werner, I don't know who these people are. we were having a lovely time before they came in here. You believe me, right?
Make a deception check. 14.
14, no, 13.
Okay. He says,
16.
16. He says, it's a bit strange that you all came in together. You all look a little bit similar. And Herzog will say, look over there. And do you guys look over there? Okay. He points towards the... No? Okay. Herzog grabs the cups from the twins when they look over there. You guys don't notice. And then he shows you towards the right, which is an opening, which leads to a smaller tube. That's the first step, is making your way through the chasm of, well, it's really the esophagus. But you just gotta make your way up through there. Shouldn't be too hard at this time of night. Usually it's straight up. But right now it should be a little easy. Then you're gonna meet Gag. She's a funny little one. Honestly, she's really cool if you get to know her. But she's kind of harsh. And then, well, you'll of course have your final sacrifice.
Yeah, sorry. You really glossed over that one last thing. Sacrifice?
It's nothing crazy. None of you will die. Unless you mess up, but...
I start casting Druidcraft, like all just on top of the tables.
Vegetables are good for everyone.
Herzog, what happens when we get out of here?
Well, you'll get your wings, of course. Every Aasimar has gone through this same journey on their 18th birthday, ever since the Aasimar came to be.
That's all I needed to hear. I'm ready to go, Werner.
Did we get our 2 gin and tonics?
He'll make you one, and he,
We have to split.
you have to split it.
Worst bartender ever.
I'm the oldest. It's almost my birthday. It's mine.
Hey, you guys.
It's not for another 3 months.
Kate just pissed his type B.
Whatever.
If anyone's gonna change Kate's typo, I think it should be someone who's not 10 years old.
Yeah, if you're not going to treat us like adults, then we're not going to do adult things. No drink, no change.
That's why.
If you think you're old enough and mature enough for wings, then you're mature enough to change a diaper.
Then I'm mature enough to have a grapefruit G&T.
Fine, everybody, let's just rock, paper, scissors it like we always do.
Okay, but remember, rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Okay. What's happening?
You hear this noise. 3 loud mees. And then from the opening that you saw, that you're supposed to go through, you see spurting out just some water, almost like a waterfall falling out. And you hear Herzog go, "Oh, well, the geyser just went off, so now's probably a good time before the next one."
Yeah, stop moving quickly.
The 3 of you, the twins and Kip, you start running over. But before you get too far along, you start to realize that you're actually, you can't get there right away. There's actually a large body of water in between you. We're talking 45 feet separates you from the mouth of this thing. And you start to notice that the body of water is bubbling. And in fact looks quite similar to the acid splash that splashed Beep.
Bong, I think you should try throwing one of your little pets in there. See what happens.
That is an excellent idea. I'm gonna take out one of my little pets, which it's in a jar. It kind of just looks like a lizard with only like 2 limbs and like 14 eyes. And I'm just gonna like throw it into the bubbly water.
Okay, you throw it into the bubbly water, and you hear,
That was sick.
see him become enveloped in this acid, and he sinks. Sinks.
That was awesome. Let's do another one.
Baby cake. Cass mage hand and picks up Snickers and begins to hover Snickers over.
I went over and grabbed Snickers out of baby's hand. Thank you very much, baby, for trying to help, but that is Snickers, and Snickers is my friend.
You start to notice that lying around, there are supplies to help adventurers get across. You see that there actually is like a piton or something across the way, and you do see that there is several segments of rope, and they look like this. And you see this in the distance. And you get the sense that one way you could make it across is by creating a sort of lasso rope and grabbing onto this and pulling towards it on a piece of furniture that's in the room.
Oh, so like using the furniture as a boat, and then doing that. I see. I need to get my hands on that. Does anyone have any scissors or a knife? The way Cass really has a knife. Oh my god. What? You guys, I have an amazing plan. All we have to do is cut these things and put them together. We can create some sort of a lasso. And then I do a little bit of this.
Okay.
It's a lasso. It's a lasso. And then I would...
Wait, do we have to get on the thing?
So much equipment between us.
I think this is fine. What if I do a swing? Okay.
Checking a video of this.
as you start to throw this towards the pitten, which is very close to the mouth of the constricting passage, you do miss several times, and it starts to hit around the mouth of the esophagus. And that's when you hear again. And 1 second. And then Herzog looks at you and says, "Oh, she's coming again!" And a liquid sprays at you all from across. This time a bit more violently because you irritated the constricting passage by touching it.
First of all, Werner, why are you still here? Secondly,
He's still at the bar. He's just watching. You're only like 20 feet away from him.
lots of opinions from the bartender. Give me one more shot. I swear I can get it.
I cast Bardic Inspiration. I pull out my recorder and I start playing Hot Cross Buns. And I give Bardic Inspiration to Boop.
I would like you to sound that out for me, please.
Oh no. I just want to hear what Cass's estimation of the response is.
Hot Cross Buns. Hot Cross Buns. Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. You're gonna make another attempt. This.
Is this like our...
You tug the rope, and it looks sturdy. You have your way to get across.
Yeah, they can't really see that.
You connect with the pitten across the way, and are you crafting a? Are you getting on a piece of furniture? What are you doing?
What kind of furniture is around here?
So there are the pink velvet couches that you
Yes.
woke up upon. There are also tables. There are love seats. Just a variety. Everything's pink with diamond trim. Okay. So Herzog moves over the couch for you through kinetic magic and places it halfway off of the land into the acid, and it does seem to be relatively buoyant.
Here we go. Let's go.
Yeah, I guess. I'm gonna grab cake and put him right up here, right on top of my shoulders, and then look at everybody and say, "Get on, losers."
I climb aboard.
Same.
Great. Okay, you all climb aboard, and you are pretty stable, and you're pulling.
Yes.
All right, you pull your way. You pull your way
Sorry.
across, and it's not too difficult. It's not too far. There's not large currents. You make your way across, and you reach land. And you're at the mouth of the constricting passage. And then Herzog, with one last look.
He's still here? He was on the boat with us?
No, you're not that far away. You're like 50 feet away.
Okay.
He looks at you guys and says, Try not to touch the walls. Catch a ride if you can.
Okay. Thank you, Werner. For nothing.
And are you guys climbing in the passage?
Yes.
Great. Okay. So you reach the entrance to the esophagus, the constricting passage. The walls are slick and moist, and they glisten with a faint sheen. And up at the end of the passage, you do see what looks to be the spout of a geyser, which you believe is what has been shooting out. From what you understand, make a survival check.
6. 4.
13.
18.
10.
Cool. Okay, so from what you understand, just based on your own anatomy and your own needs, you do believe that what's happening is this god is swallowing when the geyser is what happens. And when you're asleep, this happens approximately every 6 minutes. So you have the understanding that every 6 minutes, the geyser might come at you, as signified by this. You also, as you recall, realize that if you irritate the walls, the geyser may go off untimed in order to soothe the esophagus.
Okay. I'm going.
Okay.
Quick.
Okay. So you're climbing in the esophagus, and you are you're on the walls immediately. I'm on the floor and on the walls.
Are you touching the walls?
Sorry. Wait, but I can go on the floor.
You shouldn't. That's all. It's all the walls.
Oh, the whole thing's a wall.
Yes.
It's like the walls of a tube.
Yes.
I see. Fly through it.
Now, you do start to hear a as you start to see water rush down. You can do something. Would you like to do something?
Like what?
I cast shape water, and as the water starts to come down, I change the flow of water.
Great.
Into the other direction.
Okay. So as the
Or I
water
freeze it. What do you guys think?
Freeze. But the other direction might make him throw up, which might make him wake up.
But also, if it's freezing, then he's gonna have an ice cube in his throat.
It's lose-lose.
It's a lose-lose. Okay.
I think what I imagine happens is you probably are redirecting it around you.
Yeah.
If that works.
Exactly. Just kind of like.
So you shape water as it's rushing down, and you redirect it to the side. You don't fall at all, luckily. And if you could redo the timer. And that's when you realize something else is coming from the other direction, the direction that you just came through. And you see bubbles of gas come up towards you, and they float by, straight through the esophagus, without touching the walls.
I'm gonna get one of those bubbles. I need to get one of those bubbles. Yeah, get them.
Yeah, I'm on Bong's back.
Okay. You look down, waiting for another bubble to pass you by, and it's a tricky task to try and grab one.
It's like that. Guys, guys, it's like that movie where the rich kids, they go into the factory and then they get killed. Yeah, but there's that thing where they get in the bubbles and they float up, but they're almost about to die, but they don't die. It's like that movie. I love that movie too. What's it called?
Wasn't there like an old game where it was like a camera thing and you're like hitting balloons with your hands with the camera on you? Never mind. Someone on the internet will know. Oh, God.
Just missed it. The bubbles are coming at you, and they do move erratically, sort of bouncing off the walls, just barely, not really irritating, but they do move erratically. They are tough to catch, but you want to try again? And you start to hear.
I'm gonna cast Healing Hands. So he just, I don't know, just to give him like a soothing tummy.
Okay, nice. You cast Healing Hands. Your warm energy goes through his esophagus, but the water still comes rushing down at you. Yes. Excellent. Flip it again, if you please.
How the hell are we going to get through this tunnel?
I think this is the first time I'm ever gonna admit this, kids. But I think I need your help. I think I need my family's help. Cake. I need Cake. You're gonna grab it as well. Can I get like advantage or something with Cake and I?
The advantage is that all of you can try and grab it.
Okay, everybody, let's do it. Yeah, that's a cowabunga right there.
That's Aasimar family collaboration for
Hey,
sure.
Bong, as you grasp the bubble, you are able to take hold of it, and almost with surgical precision, you can open it up. Let yourself and others inside, and close the bubble. You are all now inside the bubble.
Get the balloon hole.
And now you just need to, one more time, blow it up and go up. I like the precision. As you slowly decide to open the bubble, it moves more straight this time with an ease because of the expert release. And you guys do quickly start to float through, bouncing off the walls but not sticking to it, and you make it to the top of the constricting passage.
Now, Jack, I'm gonna find my way towards and then
You finally see a larger opening as you make your way out. You see and pass by the tip of the geyser that sprays water at you, and it lets you pass. You exit the passage, and not far to your left, you see a figure. You see it turn, and it says, "Oh, more of you at this hour." And you meet Gag, the uvula. Gag looks at you and says, "Really? Knocking on my soft palate at this hour?"
I'm sorry, but we have a very important mission to accomplish. I'm sure as a very busy creature yourself, you understand when something must be done.
You know, it's just funny. I thought they closed the clubs at 2. Or is it 4 these days?
Yeah, it's probably 4, and we should probably introduce ourselves.
My name is Boop.
Beep.
Hi, I'm Kip.
I'm Bong, dude.
We are an Aasimar collective of sorts. We
Yeah.
are excited to make your acquaintance, and we are looking forward to just, easy, wonderful passage.
Well, easy, wonderful passage. I sure hope so. Here's the thing, y'all. I've heard it all. I know you want to get through. I know you want to get your wings. Frankly, I don't care. I've literally heard it all. I've heard swallowing. I've heard talking. I've heard singing. I've heard it all. But a keen sense is important for an adult Aasimar. So here's the thing. I will let you through if you can be a good listener and an even better talker, okay? So here's what we're going to need to do. I'm going to make a noise, and you're going to try and repeat it with your mouths, okay? And we're going to do that. You can do individually. You can work together as a group and harmonize. Frankly, I don't care. Understood?
Can we have a sidebar real quick?
Yeah,
Aasimar
I'll
Collective.
just take a quick nap.
Okay. Hey, family. I can't believe I'm calling you that. I think we need to do I volunteer as tribute if we have the sound. If we have it in our our toolbox, we just go up and do it. But if we can't, then we all just do it together. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I've got, a pretty decent singing voice, in the choir and stuff. So, maybe I could help too.
I have a few impersonations. I do a really great Hillary Clinton.
You guys have heard me in the shower, it's good.
It's yes, yeah, yeah.
You know who I think might be good at this is actually Cake. Might be wonderful at it. Okay.
We ready? You gonna listen?
Yes.
Listen very hard and
Yes.
make this noise. Okay?
Yes.
Let's start easy.
Yeah, no, I don't think that was right. Yeah, one more time.
I'm sorry. It wasn't my favorite. It's not the best I've ever heard. And you know what? There's 5 of you. You could do better work. Most people come in here alone. Get real, you guys.
One more time. I'm gonna have a go. It might be bad.
A little better. I will admit. Not bad, but not right.
One more time.
Ooh. I gotta say, little Aasimar, I'm impressed. I like it.
I'm a big boy Aasimar.
I'll give you a B+. Passing grade. Time for the next one. All right, here we have round 2. Please.
Could you do it once more?
We're a little different that time. Not too bad. Oh, you want me to go again?
One more time.
I must say, I'm very impressed with that one. Excuse me, I got a little excited. I gotta say though, you, little one, you've really got away. Alright, we've got one more.
Is he serious? Yes, Cake was doing it terribly. Cake just gargles every time, like he's about to throw up.
Cake is very cute.
Alright.
So some people get distracted.
Yes, I suppose that's right. I went with a experimental approach.
If you don't mind, one more time, Gag.
Okay. Yeah, that was pretty good. Okay, I need you to roll. Flat roll.
Cake.
For sure.
5. Okay. With this loud cry from baby Cake, you start to hear moo, moo. And what you can sense is gravity starts to shift. He starts to move from what you can only imagine as him laying down to lifting his head in his sleep. You start to fall forward towards the teeth. You hear Gag going, oh, brother, you guys, you better fix this fast. Maybe you should soothe him.
I cast the healing word.
Yeah, we can all. Why don't we all put our healing hands on the walls, including the baby, and we just kind of send some of that healing energy.
You all put your hands to the walls, and Gag says, good, now sing to him.
Hit me like a ray of sun, burning through my darkest night.
Okay, as you sing it him to sleep, I want you guys to make a performance check collectively. 18.
Yeah, I think Bong releases something deep inside him because he's really feeling it. He's really singing, he starts to cry a little bit. There's something is finally released in him. Some emotions are finally released during this.
Yeah.
What an 18. And yeah, I might do the splits too.
Okay.
Just in a real praise.
Awesome. As you lay your hands on the various parts of the back of the mouth, you cast this and you sing an amazing Beyonce song that transcends all space and time. He does hear you, the protector. And then he says, "You're the only one that I want. I'm addicted to your light." And you start to feel him fall back to sleep. His head rests, and once again, you're able to sort of correct your stability. That was a close call, you guys. But, got lovely voices. I gotta admit. You're good at listening. You're good at singing. I gotta hand it to you. You've made this you feel proud. And here's the thing, you guys. I know you. I know who you are. I know your mom and dad. I know everyone who's stepped foot in this place. And I'm so proud of you. And you're gonna make it out of here.
thanks.
What beautiful words. So here's the thing. I was gonna ask you for one last sound, one that I've never heard of before. But you already gave me that with your choir, so I can let you go forth to your final challenge. You gotta step out onto the tongue, okay? On the tongue, there is an altar. On the altar, there are 6 options that you've gotta eat. Usually, people come in here one by one, so they just gotta pick one option, and then they get replenished. But at this hour, no one's doing custodial work, no one's replacing, the barbacks are busy, so you're gonna have to eat 5 out of the 6, okay? Then, it'll get the saliva going. Then, you'll get to grab a bit of the protector's saliva, which is what you drank to get in here, and bring it home.
Jesus.
Bring it home, and then we can keep the ritual going. You'll give it to your kids, your siblings, whoever, the next Aasimar who's gonna come this way. But we have to do this. So, enjoy. Bon appetit. And you move into the final room, which is the mouth. You look forward and you do see some big chompers in front of you. The tongue below you, it's a large pad. It has small craters like taste buds. And in front of you there is an altar with 6 things on them.
Okay, Aldous gets to pick first.
And a variety of peppers.
I think we should roll to see who gets to go first. Whoa.
Guys, I learned something singing Beyonce. I've been a bad big brother. I've spent all my time creating mutations in my room and not hanging out with you and seeing you grow up. I'm so sorry. I will pick the pepper that nobody wants because you're my family, and I'll miss you when I become a world famous memoirist for E-News.
That's very sweet. This will be amazing content for the memoir. Do you think anyone would believe it?
You know, my writing style is a little bit magical realism. Thank you. So I feel like this might just be like something that they think is like maybe like a metaphor or a dream that I might have had, that maybe it's like the end of Roseanne where I wake up and it's all a dream at the end of it, you know?
And you do know that all Aasimar have been through this before, so it'd be believable.
Yeah, but the memoir's not really written for Aasimars. It's most more written for like the common gen pop. So you know. But I appreciate that. Yeah, thank you.
Says gag.
So, are we in agreement that the orange one is the one that we're not going to eat at all? Wow, you guys really know your peppers. Now, I only know one of these peppers, and it's this one, so I want it.
I would, let's just say,
We are dwelling
if you're not going to eat that one, we've eliminated the habanero pepper.
I am pretty sure with this. This is the habanero. This is the one I didn't want. It's the spiciest one. It's good, but it's spicy. I believe this is a serrano. What kind of spicy? This is hotter than a jalapeno, which is this one. I'm also assuming bell is not spicy. Bell pepper. I'm assuming this is some kind of like Italian pickled pepper, because it's doused in olive oil. And this maybe is an Anaheim pepper or a something else, which are like semi-spicy but not really. They're like fresh.
Here's the thing. On this show, I have already eaten an extremely spicy thing. You guys know how I am with spice. Pickles are my worst enemy. That's my case.
I want to say I hear you and I love you and I support you, but I think we should twas.
We're gonna roll.
17.
16.
15.
14.
Okay, here we go. So Cake steps up to the altar.
Cake, while this discussion is happening, Cake, boom, 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 army crawls forward and puts the whole bell pepper in his mouth.
Fucking bitch! You fucking whore!
What does baby think?
Nom 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 nom.
Okay, roll. Flat roll.
It's a 9.
9. You can have advantage because you were trying to help and say shut the fuck up.
That was you trying to help.
15.
15. Alright. Not much happens except a little wave rolls on the tongue as you bite in and your saliva starts to ignite. Also igniting the saliva within the god's mouth. You start to see small pools start to gather in the corners.
After cussing my baby brother out because he's a no good, useless farter that woke up this dragon and
Dragon.
okay. Whatever. I'm going to take the long phallic pepper and I'm going to take a bite.
Go for it.
Delicious. Sweet.
Alright.
Okay, Kip walks up to the altar and looks at the selection. Goes for the wet one. Whoa.
Spicy.
Not hot. Oh, I know this guy.
Easy enough. And the final.
Should I do both?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Jordan. Jordan. He ate the habanero for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It actually tastes really fresh.
Wow. As you reach the spiciest pepper, really getting the saliva moving, you start to see it's falling from the sides of the walls, from behind the back of the teeth, and rushing towards the bottom of the mouth, creating pools. You see that near them, there are some vials to gather it with. Okay? You gather 5 vials of the Protector's spit. And Gag looks at you from somewhat far away and says, "You guys made me so proud. You're gonna be famous. Alright, are you ready? Alright, here we go." And she starts to swing back and forth.
Oh my God.
And the uvula starts to hit around the roof and the walls of the mouth. And then you start to hear. And in a split second, the jaws open, almost in slow motion for you guys. The jaws open. You see light starts to enter your view. You feel a breeze. You smell fresh air for the first time in a long time. And you start to fall. You see that you are high above the clouds, and you start to fall. At first, you start to stabilize from the wind resistance, but then the farther and farther you fall, the velocity increases, and you start whipping down towards Earth. Then you get closer and closer, and once again you get a tingly feeling. You start to feel almost like your body is incorporeal, imbued with divine energy and light. There's a crack. You look around at your siblings, and you see that all of you are lightning. Crack. You fall. In a split second, you are now just a few hundred feet from your home, plummeting towards the ground, and you become corporeal once again. You see each other, you look in your eyes. You now have all learned the fly spell. What do? You're a few hundred feet from Earth. All right, you all... The first few strokes are a bit erratic as you get used to maneuvering in a way that you've never done before. The only time you've ever been this high is when your own parents were flying you up as a child around your home, and now you're doing it yourself with all of your siblings. You feel... How do you feel?
Okay, I feel amazing. What's up with you guys? How are you guys doing?
I'm feeling like if we all did drugs at the same time, and then they hit at the same time, and we're all feeling them at the same time, and we're having a good time at the same time. That's what I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean? You know.
Do we all have wings?
You all have like divine wings, so they're not physical, but they are like made of divine light. Yeah.
Does Snickers have wings?
Snickers does not. She's in the pocket. Unfortunately, only Aasimar can.
Any comment, baby?
Cake starts to fly away.
Let him go.
I reach out and I try and grab onto Cake.
Okay. Cake, make a dexterity saving throw. Okay. You probably beat that.
Yeah, I think I got
Okay. Cake, as you try and dash away, excited by your new freedom as a 2-month-old. Unfortunately, I don't know. How old is baby? How old is Cake?
6 months.
You get grabbed on, and your freedom is now no longer, and it's like you're on a leash in some way.
I grab him by the ankle and just kind of dangle him. And I look at the rest of my siblings. I say, you know, I've always thought that me and Boop were the smartest by far, and that we would go the farthest by far. But now, having spent time with you both, I think it's pretty clear that we were all awesome Aasimars.
You know, I completely agree, except for when it comes to Cake, who I think was completely useless. In fact, really a hindrance for us on this journey. So, anyone else?
No. I mean, do we have to go home right now? I mean, I know, but like, why don't we just go get breakfast sandwiches or something? Denny's. We want, is there, Mr. DM, is there a Denny's nearby?
Is there a Denny's? Make a
I want a
perception
Grand
check.
Slam.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
I know of a Denny's in the side of the mountain. There's a cave, and there's a Denny's. It used to be a Spirit Halloween. Now they've redone it.
Make a perception check. Whoever's looking for Denny's.
I did not find it.
18.
Okay. From just a couple hundred feet above, there isn't a Denny's immediately, but you know of that Denny's that you mentioned, and you can prepare to go. It is now daytime out, so it should be open. Although I guess it's open all the time, and
Yes, 24.
and but you also notice that below you are three figures on the ground, looking up at you, and yeah.
It must be our parents and Pro. He woke them up, but are they looking at us?
Yes.
Okay. So if they're seeing us and they know we're safe, if they see us and they know we're safe, I think what I would do is I would yell down, "We're going to Denny's!" And then I start flying towards Denny's. Let's go. It's time for a grand slam.
Totally. You fly towards Denny's. All of you. You sort of on a leash. And as you make your way towards the Grand Slam, you look behind you and you do see your mom and dad gleaming, following at you, but also with a hint of like, you are so grounded. And Pro Galleon in their arms, holding him like this. And he screams, "Whoa, this is so crazy." You come across the Denny's. You see the sign, yellow and red, as it always is. And,
It's music.
and
like high school kids.
as you land, you read the sign that says, "Aasimar's free for their first wings." You enter the Denny's, you sit at the booth, and your parents walk in and they join at the booth. What the fuck? What? You kids are so stupid.
Mom,
And-
Dad, I can explain. Okay, we're ready for this. Okay.
Why are you guys whispering?
Okay. Well.
Okay.
ASMR is now done. You can speak normally. You're back in the regular world.
Well, what happened was we were all wanting to do family bonding activities, and myself and Boop were wondering what would happen if we drank the potion. And
This is your idea.
Well, oh no, it was Skip's idea.
No, it was definitely their idea. I swear to God, right?
Kip wanted to impress
Back
her
me
new
up,
boyfriend.
Bong.
Bong,
I didn't do anything, and I was in my room the whole
Are
night.
you kidding?
Cake. It was cake.
I completely.
Bong.
I think it was cake, actually. I'm taking the. it was
Bong,
cake.
you are so full of shit.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Holy shit!
Let's go get the memoir.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Straight to E-News.
I'm sorry.
The tennis waitress.
Okay, you guys, a move.
I'll give you guys a second. Yeah.
Go on, Cheryl. I really want to hear what you have to say.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. You guys just don't know what it's like to be a parent and be worried about your children. And Pro ran up to our room like 2 minutes after I heard your voice and woke us up and said you guys were gone. You were all passed out on the floor. Of course, we knew exactly what happened.
Bro,
Was Cake or was Cake not the first person to drink from that bottle?
You lost your list.
I'm sorry.
That's amazing.
Wow.
The speech class
Speech therapy also happened.
Listen, I'm a new Aasimar. Mama. Okay? I'm a new Aasimar.
You're an adult now.
I'm an adult. Listen to me.
I'm also an adult.
Yes.
Listen to
True.
me.
Listen.
We revert back.
Was
We are.
Cake or was Cake not the first person to drink from this bottle?
I'm really not trying to get into this. I think this is a
Bro, we will not vote for you for the next
Was-
election.
Yes.
We promise that every
You're
single.
being a complete noob.
Yeah.
cake. It was all cake.
It was all
all
cake.
cake.
And
we
then
had
we
to save-
protected.
We had to save
We
cake.
had to protect
And,
Cake.
It was
and
cake.
speaking of, he soiled himself about 20 minutes ago, and someone's got to take care of it. And I pick up Cake and I take him to the Denny's bathroom.
And you changed.
I'm gonna go change him.
As you pick me up, I say, I too am a new
That's
Aasimar.
right. That's right.
And while it is true I soiled myself recently, I did not volunteer to drink it. It was forced upon me by all of my older siblings.
Okay.
No.
We'll talk about that. Let's
We
get you
don't have-
changed. Let's get you changed.
Thank you.
I take him into the bathroom, and when I'm in the bathroom,
We're in a Denny's.
is there a window?
Is there a window?
Oh wait!
Yeah, there's a window.
Boo, what are
Did we get the sense?
I'm sorry. Okay,
what
but
are you doing?
Sorry, I'm
you go after. But
Did we get
your,
the sense?
your
that he
father
was
does
lying?
follow. What?
Did we get the sense that he was lying? Like
Lying about what?
just going to change his diaper?
You can roll an insight check.
Make a deception check.
Oh my god.
I take the baby in the bathroom. Is there a window?
I'm gonna eat more bell pepper.
8, 4.
No.
I'm like, I guess he's really grown up. That's cool.
Boop, boop, what is the meaning of this?
You're the one who wanted to run away. Okay, you want to go? Go.
I guess I'm not wanted around here anymore.
Simply not. I put it out the window.
I fly.
Oh my god.
And I fly away.
In the restaurant, I look out the window. Do I see him flying? I only rolled an 8 on perception.
You don't see me. I rolled a 15 in perception.
Okay.
I'm not looking.
Okay.
Good for him.
You are mesmerized by the menu. Are you thinking?
369.
Yeah, 369 Grand Slam.
Yes.
I'm gonna get bacon,
So without
sausage,
pancakes?
both. Hell. You Beep do notice a quick. And you do see a small figure fly by, as do the parents. And you go, Cake, you go about 300 feet from the Denny's very fast, and then your wings begin to fade, and you notice time.
I mean, I was flying pretty high up. So.
Okay.
Do the parents go? Do they see?
Parents do know, and they do go
Yeah.
flying after.
I cast fog cloud.
I run.
Everything is obscure.
I run.
You're trying to kill your father.
Yes. And
I run out, and I take. Do we have our lassos still?
Yeah, right? Sure. Why not?
I put it in my bag. I put that lasso in my bag.
And?
I'm sorry. Well, no, I'll just say it. Whatever. I'll continue. I
Do
messed
I
up.
have?
but
Do I have
whatever.
the lasso
Uh,
from inside the thing? I think I put it in my bag.
I would.
Shiny.
I have it.
I rip it off of him. I take the lasso.
I'm in the bathroom. Well, okay.
No, you came back.
Okay. That's right. Cast fog cloud.
I take this lasso, kind of covered in slime and grime, and I kind of go to the edge of the Denny's on the mountain, and I try once. and just cast it out to try and catch Cake.
Okay.
And I'm playing my recorder as well in the background, and giving bardic inspiration for this.
Okay. As Cake falls, once Cake is within around 40 feet from the ground, you throw your lasso. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity check.
Disadvantage because of the fog cloud.
But with
Disadvantage
bardic
because of fog cloud.
But you're bardic inspiration. So at a what is
Big
it?
roll. Big roll right here.
D6.
What's the DC? What do I have to get above?
15.
Oh my god. My baby brother's about to die. You've got this. Ow!
There's no way. I got a 4, so even with bardic inspiration.
Okay. You throw the lasso out, but it does not make purchase with anything and flies through the air. Both parents start flying in that direction, and they will.
So grounded.
You wanted to be free.
And
I didn't know his wings were gonna disappear. I thought he was gonna live another life.
and
You cast
Fog cloud.
they will try and catch,
That's right, catch. This might be the
and they will catch. Even with disadvantage from fog cloud, a mother's instinct
A mother.
finds her way through the cloud and grabs Cake, and returns to ground and says, "You are so grounded."
He was actively flying away. He would have flown back if he wanted to. He clearly.
Boop had told me that no one wanted me anymore.
Well, that's true.
Boop,
That's true. I did say it. I said it.
Boop.
boop. What
It's
gives,
our
man?
on. It's our family.
I thought Bong was the troubled kid.
Yeah.
What is, Mom? Why do you keep coming for me like this? I literally am just enjoying my country ham. You told me to get over my. You said I'm full of shit.
Fork and knife said nothing.
I thought Bong was
I'm just trying to write a memoir and create
You're full of
creatures. Jesus fucking Christ! I hate it here.
Oh,
I think we should.
isn't our family dysfunctional?
In therapy.
Yeah.
Okay.
We all need to be in there.
You know what, you guys? I am so proud to be an awesome Aasimar.
Totally.
And I hold up my coffee in my little diner mug. And cheers.
Cheers.
So weird.
Kind of looking at everyone. And I look at baby and I say, "Where's Snickers?"
I look towards the fog cloud.
And fade to black.
And and as Beep screams, we zoom away from the Denny's. A family, dysfunctional, but held together by love.
Yeah, right.
Oh yeah.
Can we do like a you know, at the end of a movie where in the credits it's like freeze frames on them? It's like what
Please.
happened to them in the future?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. 1 week from now.
Oh, okay.
What are you up to?
1 week.
1 week.
Anyone feel
Oh wow.
called?
1 week from now.
Freeze frame. Gotta
Yeah.
describe your freeze frame.
You have to do your freeze frame and then
Yeah.
describe it.
Okay, I'm riding top down in a convertible with Pro in the back seat, and yeah, get in the back seat. Sure. And I say, "Let's go to the beach, bitch," and that's it.
Love it.
You're just going to the beach.
We're just going
Yeah,
to the
top
beach.
down with the boy.
It's great.
Okay. Who's next?
I'm gonna be on a lake, and I'm gonna be skipping rocks and writing in my journal, and then I'm just gonna turn over to my shoulder, and that's gonna be my freeze frame.
Beautiful.
And let's say that Bong tried to sell his memoir to E! News, but
Eberron News.
Eberron News, exactly. But only the Daily Beast would take it. So
We love
we
Wait.
love the Daily Beast.
Yeah.
We love the Daily Beast. This is just his dream. Was
His
the
dream
E! News.
was right.
His dream was
Right,
E! News,
of
but he
course.
only could take the Daily
That's why he's
Beast.
full of shit.
That's why he's full of shit.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Cake enrolled in college in this week with this new mind.
At Moorgrave?
That's a good school.
Yeah, sure, Moorgrave. And but within like the first couple of days of the wild magic surge, where a fireball went off and burnt down the classroom, and so now he's back to being homeschooled. And he kind of turns to the camera and gives a show.
Gorgeous.
Yeah. Boop and beep.
I think, yeah, we're running amok. I think maybe there's a scene of us in therapy.
Yeah, trying to work it out.
Talking it out, figuring out who we are in these new bodies, in this new world.
Yeah, totally.
I also think there might be a frame of the therapist talking to me, and I'm pointing at pictures I've printed out of the classroom my brother burnt down, saying, he's a murderer! Still trying to figure some stuff
And
out.
I think there's a freeze frame of me in my room, and I've acquired like 100 hamsters.
Yeah,
and I'm just like feeding them all, taking care of them, making them run little mazes,
Cool.
and kind of crying.
Yeah.
And crying.
And you look over at your mother. One last freeze frame. She has a screwdriver and is driving screws into your door with bars on it. And looks over her shoulder like this.
I hate her. I hate my mom. And no, she's only doing it on my door too. You know that.
No.
I know. But
That would be so.
But you know, next week.
next week,
Well, you've already
out at the lake writing in
You've
my
gotten
memoirs.
This has been done before.
Yeah, this is not her.
This is not her first. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And with that, that is her ASMR
Next ASMR episode is us going to be escaping from waking them up as we escape from our household that we hate.
Totally. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Make sure to watch. Oh no. Thank you. Make sure to watch our Eberron adventure that Eric is running. We do it every Thursday, 7 p.m. EST, live, and you get to vote in the chat on what happens. It's awesome.
It's awesome.
Make sure to check out all our socials and our Patreon to get exclusive benefits.
And you could also
And check
get
out our merch.
these cool things.
This shirt with Nicole Kidman as a DM, Kid DM, and we come to this place for magic.
It's
But
true.
it's not really Nicole Kidman.
No. Legal
It's
reasons,
Kid
it's completely
It's
not.
Kid DM.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. We love you. Subscribe. See you next time.
Spicy.
Spicy.